Okay, this recording is on how to create a new email list with AWeber. First of all, you only want to use Firefox or Chrome. Do not use Internet Explorer. There's a lot of problems using Internet Explorer, so just make sure you use one of those two. Alright, the first thing we're going to do is we're going to go into AWeber. And I already have an account created, so I'll go ahead and log into that. And what you want to do is you want to create, and right up here, create a list. Now it's automatically going to assign it a number as a name. Okay, so now that we've created the list, what you want to do is you want to go up here and choose the list, and it says default, so you can choose default, and then you'll go into list options, and you'll actually change the name to whatever name you want it. So in this particular one, it's going to be some more info. Okay, we'll just do some more then. Okay, and the list description, just put capture page for more, or you could name it list for describe it. Some more dot info. Then you want your name, and then your email address, and it automatically will put your address that you have assigned with AWeber in there. And you want to send notifications to yourself at your email address. Now you want to save your settings, and then you go up here to the messages, because what we're going to do is we're going to put in a campaign series of messages, and you want to look for campaign sharing. Okay, now what we want to do is we want to copy and paste the campaign code in here. So what I want you to do is to go to AWeber, aweber.megasuperbiz.com, and that's where I've got the AWeber code for the DPS campaign stored. So it says here DPS code for AWeber, so just simply copy this link right here, highlight over it and click on copy, go back to your AWeber campaign and paste it in here, and you click on load campaign, and you wait for a minute or two while it loads. Occasionally you'll have to hit it twice. And as you can see, my messages are in here. Now if you go to list options, and list settings, personalize your list. Okay, the company name, I put DPS. Website URL, this would be the website URL that you want your capture page to go to after they fill out the form. So that's what we'll put in here. And the email signature, you just want to put your name in here. And then scroll on down. Right here it says website. Your DPS tour page URL goes here. So you want to edit this, and you want to copy your DPS. Actually, you don't want to put your tour page. You want to put your tour page website in there. So my tour page website is somemore.info. So you want to delete all this, and make sure you use HTTP // And then once you update this, it will actually update it to your messages. So when you click on your messages, it will update all the fields in your messages. And as you can see here, HTTP somemore.info. If I click on that, in an email, it will take it to somemore.info. Now a way to test that is to do the following. Send a test message. Now what you can do is I would send the test messages to the first 3 on the list. So this will go to the first message on the list, so send a test message. Now you want to put your email address in here that you want to send the test message to. So second one I'm going to send, I'm not going to send them all, because if you send them all, what will happen is it'll recognize it as junk and put it in your junk email folder. You don't want it to do that. So I sent that test, 3 different test messages. Now I'm just going to simply go back to my email and take a look at my inbox. Scroll up here. And as you can see, all 3 of them are in here. So I'm going to click on this one right here. That's the first one. The bottom one is the first one. If I click on the link, somemore.info, you can see it goes to my DPS page.
What you're about to see is being touted as one of the very best home business income systems ever designed. Right now, your undivided attention is required. Never before in the history of the internet have all the elements of success come together in one explosive opportunity, and we're about to reveal the exact formula. The business.
We're done with that part of it. Go to List Options again. And you want to scroll on down here, make sure everything's in here correctly, which it is. See, I've got my list name, information, all about that. Take another look at the personalized list, make sure that's all filled out, which right now it has some more.info down here, but it doesn't save the company name. The reason for that is I couldn't click on the save button after I did this. So we'll do this again. Yes. Email signature. And the key here is to go down here and click on Save. Save Settings. And then go to the last part of this, which is a confirmed opt-in. You want to actually click on Off. Are you sure you want to disable confirmed opt-in? Yes. So automatically, they don't need to get the confirmed opt-in email, because they are opting in when they go to and fill out your capture page information. So the confirmation success page for this particular one is going to be the actual DPS link that you want in here, which goes directly to your webinar. Simply go to your back page of your DPS system, click on your account, and go to website URLs, DPS website URLs. And then you want to click on, you want to choose the webinar link. You want to actually copy the link out of here, highlight over it, hit Control-C, and then we can exit out of here because we no longer need this, and go back over here, hit Control-V, and then click on Save Settings. Okay, that will automatically, when they opt in, it will be directed to the success page, which is Direct Pay System, the webinar link. That's exactly what you want. So the next thing we're going to do is create a sign-up form. So we're going to create our first sign-up form for this. Now you want, in your sign-up form, you want either name, email, and phone number. Okay, one thing that's key here is click on the required box. If you want to have their phone number, click on Save. And as you can see, they're all over here. We want to make this a little bit wider. I want to get rid of the top blue box. Just simply go over here to the top and click on the X button. Don't really need this stuff in here. We'll go ahead and get rid of it. So we just have a nice clean box here. That box is going to actually be inserted through the code into whatever capture page that you're using. Now, one other thing that I like to do is I like to just kind of change the button. Instead of submit, I do something like this. Yes, let me in. Or, yes, give me the info. Something like that. That way it's not just generic. So you've got that all done. So you want to save your form. Make sure you always save. You go to step 2. Step 2 is your web form. You want to go ahead and create a name. And I just put some more info, because that's where I'm sending it to. Thank you page. You want it to be a custom page, and you want it to be the same as your DPS. So we'll go to your DPS webinar link. So we're going to save this for right now. We're going to actually go back to the list options. We're going to go to the bottom here, the confirm. And we're going to copy this. Highlight, Control C. Then we're going to go back to our sign up form. And we are going to edit the sign up form. And we are going to go to the settings. And we're going to go ahead and paste, delete HTTP because it already has it in it. And we're going to do that for both the thank you and the already subscribed. Okay, and then save your form. Always save your form, like I said before. And then go on to step 3. Step 3 actually has the code. I will install my own form and just copy this code. And we'll copy that into our capture page. And I'll show you how to do that next. Now what I'm going to do is show you how to copy this code into a splash page. Simply go to splash, S-P-L-A-S-H .megasuperbiz.com. And you'll see here my splash page. What you want to do is you want to right click over here, get under View Source, hit Control A for all, hit Control C, and then you want to open up a notepad on your computer and put your mouse inside of it, hit Control V. So you're going to copy that code into a notepad, and you're going to File, Save As, change the encoding to UTF-8, change the text documents to all files, and you want to go and you want to put it into somewhere like I do. I have DPS folders, Dave Hazlett, and I'll just simply name it index.html, and I'll save it. Now, once I have it there, I have it saved, I'm going to scroll. If you scroll up here, scroll up, you'll see in the middle here, There's a lot of blank space around. So if you scroll through, you'll see all the code. Specifically, if you go down to this script code right here, what we're going to do is we're going to take the Aweber code and we're going to highlight over this and we're going to copy it right into here. So let's go back to our Aweber page. Let's copy this code. Let's go back here. We're going to paste it. In File Save. So it's saved in that location, and then you can upload it to your web server where you want your capture page to be. And that concludes this training.